Hello, my name is Jamaal Eversley. I'm an artist, I'm a painter, actor, Renaissance man, some people will call me. I would say my inspirations come from the idea of love, understanding, peace, empathy, and that's what my paintings, that's what my art is about right now. Because I came from a West Indian background, parents are from Barbados, all my artwork is colorful, it's really bright, it's cheery. I think that comes from the islands. It was first grade. We had to color. The color this like flower. And this one girl, and she's coloring, and they're coloring inside the lines, and they're making perfect colors. And I'm coloring out the side of the line, and she just points at mine, and she starts laughing with the rest of her friends. I mean, like, you can't even color inside the line. And I'm like, well, I picked it up and I said, it's still a work of art. And I think then it sparked me to be an artist. I have this favorite music channel I have, soul music, it's like Motown, it's Prince. I put that on, I get in rhythm, I get the paint going, and I go right at it. I started painting in 2008. I had this wonderful art teacher. She was a painter, Jan Johnson. She wanted us to learn about color theory. Her idea was to cut up pieces of newspaper and create your own collage out of black and white newspaper, and then use the values you see in that black and white to create different colors that might correspond with that value. So let's say if the newspaper was really white, you might use a very light yellow, or if it was really dark, you might use a navy color. And so I created this pop piece of newspaper because I'm really inspired also by 1960 pop artists like Andy Warhol, Roy Lichtenstein, and from that I've seen like symbols of maybe like high school stereotypes, you might say. Like there's the nerd, and there's the jock, and there's the prom queen. And so when you put all these guys together, it's like the pep rally at school. So that's where my really first painting comes from. When I was growing up, kids in school used to call me Steve Urkel all the time. I look like Steve Urkel. And I ran with it. I'm like, hey, I look like Steve Urkel, I look like Steve Urkel. You know, I just need a lower now. And so that's where the nerd got sparked, that painting. So the nerd's background is, he's orange, he's bright, he's cherry, like me. He looks like a nerd, he has the glasses. He has the high top fade with a slant to the side of it. And it's Steve Urkel, I would say. It's Steve Urkel. People want to say it's me, but I guess if you want to call me a nerd, hey, that's fine, but it's based off Steve Urkel, the nerd. So all my paintings, dating back to roughly now 2013, surrounds itself between the nerd and his idea of love, and how he professes his love to his best friend, Alvina. So Love on Cloud 9 is that feeling you have in your heart when you're just madly in love with somebody. All you can do is think about him or her, and it's like the perfect picture of this person that's like you're on cloud 9 every time you think about them. All my work is abstract, and Love as a Target is going back to my social awareness of pushing the idea of love your brother, love everybody just as yourself. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, love is a target.